Hey guys, Romie here, so please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for Basketball Wives, Season 6, Episode 13. The episode starts off with Tammy bringing Lyric over to do some modeling, and I was like, oh, okay, Lyric looks good. She definitely has the body for it. Jennifer is back. We already knew that, but this is their way of really reintroducing Jennifer into the show. And Tammy gives her the rundown on who's cool, who's not. Tammy's kind of on the outs with Malaysia. And then there's that whole thing with Jackie. Jackie's more cuckoo than ever. You know, you never really been around her. And then there's Evelyn. That's the main focus. It's like, so has Evelyn changed at all? It's like, because I keep hearing there's this new Evelyn, but I don't know if she's really... Well, she kind of came back out for a moment because there's an incident with Jackie, and Jackie, you know, saying what she said about her daughter, and saying that she heard that people called her a build-a-whore and all of that. Which I'm thinking, what type of... Why would you... Jackie. Now, but Jennifer is conflicted because on one side she's happy. She's like, I'm back. And she may be open to talking to Evelyn. On another side, she's looking at this like, oh Lord, I really don't want to be back in the whole fray of Evelyn Lozada and her foolishness and her mess. Again, this is Jennifer's words, not mine. Jackie is talking to Malaysia because Jackie doesn't have any other friends on the show. I mean, let's just call it what it is. She's friendly with Tammy, friendly with Shawnee, friendly with, I guess, a couple other people, but she's not really friends. Friends. They want to say, oh yeah, of course they are, but Jackie's cuckoo. Jackie's a lot. They don't want to have to deal with all of that. So they're, while Jackie and Malaysia are talking in this, I guess, spa room that's filled with salt, Jackie's licking the walls. Jackie is licking the, I don't, it almost looks like it was supposed to be like a pedicure or like a foot rub thing. That's why I took it as, and here goes Jackie licking it. I'm like, oh my God, Jackie, stop it. Jackie, stop it. Jackie, stop it. Now, she has to fill in Malaysia and all the mess she missed with calling Evelyn's daughter a build-a-whore. Even Malaysia looked at Jackie like, you could a build-a... Jackie, I understand you're upset because she brought up your grandchild, but you called her daughter, you said you heard in the streets that she's a build-a-whore? Really? Really? That's everyone's response. Like, why did you think that that would turn out well? That you would repeat that when you two aren't cool? That's the part that I'm still trying to figure out. So she even said, Jackie, no. Jackie, no. But Jackie wants to make it very clear that Jackie is Malaysia's only real friend on the cast. And Malaysia's like, that's fine. I don't really like the rest of them anyway. Like, I guess some of them are cool and whatnot, but barely. And I'm thinking, oh God, this is too much. So now Evelyn needs to go and bring her daughter to shop so that she can tell her what happened in New York. Evelyn admits that she lost her temper and wanted to fight Jackie. He's like, but you didn't, right? Well, that was only because security. I mean, I wanted to rip her face off because it's my kids. So at the end of the day, it's my kids. I'm going to do whatever it takes to protect my kids. I looked at Evelyn like, we get it. We completely get it. The issue is that Evelyn worked really hard to rebrand. She worked, you have to give it to her, she worked extremely hard to rebrand herself. So that look, even if it's in defense of her kids, some people now get to say, I knew you didn't change that much. But the rest of us are like, we get the fact that you're ready to scrap. Our only issue is that you did throw the first, you didn't throw a dagger. You threw a pillow at Jackie with the whole take care of your grandkids, because then that insinuates, oh, well, maybe you always had some type of ulterior motive, which I don't believe. I don't believe that at all. What I do believe is Evelyn was like, all right, so we're not cool. Okay, now she's cuckoo, and now we're obviously not going to be friends. I might as well say, why don't you go and focus on something else like your grandkids? Still a mess, but in my honest opinion, I cannot compare it to what Jackie said that she heard. Because why? But they were both wrong on some part. Just like what I said before. Just like what I will continue to say. Now, Evelyn's daughter just looked at her like, so you want me to? I'm not phased. It's like, oh, because I know how you would have reacted. But aside from that, I'm not worried. I'm not. I'm not. Just chill out. It's like, oh, it was like, give me a hug. I know you're try, but who I love you. Just don't act a plum fool. We can't go back. I mean, I can't explain that to my friends, to fellow family members. Just don't revert back. You had your moment. Leave it there, and let's move forward. Now, again, now it's Johnny's turn to reassure Jennifer that everything's going to be fine, everything's going to be cool, copacetic. She actually invites Jennifer to her women's empowerment thing, so it's like, of course I'm going to come. And that's why the whole thing of her and Evelyn need to talk need to happen, because they have to be on the good accord, the same team. And Jennifer's been doing her thing. We know that she lost her mother. It was an untimely death, and that's affected her immensely. And she was saying how Evelyn did reach out to her, and she appreciated that, and she also sent flowers, but she was in such a weird space mentally that she didn't reply. And also because she wasn't close to Evelyn, or even talking to Evelyn at the time, she was just like, wait, what? Thank you, but I can't deal with that because that's going to open up something else. And I respected that, so that's going to be an issue there. Shawnee gets Jennifer to agree to meet up with Evelyn. I'm thinking, great. Now, Jennifer is already pre-invited to a thing that that Tammy's going to have, and it's essentially going to be this comedy tour. So it's going to be a comedy show. You know, she has the Bonnet Chronicles, which are really funny. And the reason why it's funny is because it's someone who is a celebrity saying stuff about other celebrities. You don't normally get that. And I get it because of what Tammy does, she can technically do that. But still, she can happen to cross. She'll definitely be in the same rooms with some of these people and potentially be on certain projects. So that's what makes it even funnier. It's like, you really said. So then what did they say when you saw them? That's the whole thing that's going on there. Because in this next scene, that's where it kind of came up. Because Hazel's going to be doing a showcase, and she wants to invite all the girls. Well, most of them, not all. And she also invites Jackie, because Jackie's like, no, I do official invitation. Like, I want you to come to my party. Are you going to or not? Yeah. Oh, thank you for making me feel so special. Of course I'll go. Jackie's a mess. Tammy's there, and that's when she talks about her comedy show, and they all kind of agree that this is going to be no mess. Everyone is invited, so you need to go and figure out what type of issues you have with them, because I can't do it. No, not my place. Figure it out beforehand, or just be quiet while you're there. Next thing we know, we have Kristen. She's back, and this is mommy day, so she's there at the park. Her daughter's playing, and she's just talking about how, yeah, her dude cheated on her before, and she actually found out because her dude lost his own phone. No, broke his own phone, reactivated his older phone, and his daughter was holding his phone, and this picture came up, and mommy said, wait a minute, mommy, this isn't you. Who is this? Kids are great at that. Trust and believe. Kids are great at that. She showed it to her mama, and mama was like, who's this bit? So, allegedly, there was one cheat, or at least one that she knew of, and she gave him the ultimatum of life of, I'm going to take our daughter and go today, because I'm not playing with you. He plays overseas, so that makes the heart grow fonder, but she always wants to make sure that, oh, you're doing right? You ain't playing around with these hoes, right? We good, right? No Becky's, right? And that was just an inside peek to her life. And even though she has her daughter's father, they're dating because he's overseas. She's essentially a single mom for most of the time. And I said, okay, this is cool, but this scene's kind of going on pretty long. I felt like, did they not have enough material to stuff another scene here? Aside from this, they could have shortened this up a whole lot. They could have. Next thing we know, we're at the Bonnet Chronicles. No, I'm kidding. We're at Tammy's event, and guess who doesn't show up? Tammy knows that Evelyn isn't showing up, Malaysia isn't showing up, and because of that, it's like, oh, okay, so I know who I'm going to rag on. Tammy essentially said she's going to rag on anyone who she has an issue with, anyone who doesn't show up, and that includes Malaysia and Evelyn. So, this is Jackie Christie. Jackie Christie's like, oh my god, oh yo, I have to stay posted because no, I can't have my back against her because yo, she'll come in. Look, she's the devil. Evelyn's the devil. She'll come in and she'll stab me. She'll stab me behind my back, and I just know it. I said, what is wrong with you? Chill out. I was like, oh my god, it's her. Oh my god, is that? Oh no, is that? Oh, that's Shawnee. Okay, never mind. Oh, and Evelyn's not there. Cool. Jennifer is there. And here goes Tammy. She gets on stage and she tells 3 jokes. One joke had to do with, she's like, you know what? Her dude, Reggie, he's in the audience. He's younger. He never asked for a threesome, which is good because Noel's knock him out. But, if he did, I'd have to choose a pretty dumb one. A pretty dumb girl because I want to make sure that she's just so clueless that once it's over, it's over. Just kick her out and she's gone. Oh, let me see what Malaysia's doing. I'm thinking, oh, Jackie's not going to like that. You know Jackie didn't like that. It's like, oh, no, don't do that. And then she talked about how, well, you know, one of my friends, oh, she got around. I mean, she went to 3 different sports leagues and still doesn't have a ring. I said, She talked about Evelyn. She went and got dudes from 3 different sports leagues and still doesn't have a ring. And so it was a success. It was funny. The place was packed for a comedy event. I know that was real, so shout out to Tammy for doing that. Next thing we know, we see the scene with Jackie and Malaysia. They meet up and Jackie keeps wearing these. Why are you wearing these outfits? Jackie, I'm like, you're not an unattractive woman. You're not. But you just wear some interesting stuff. We don't need the black mesh see-through with the bra. No, we don't need that from. And we're going out to lunch. Look at Malaysia. Malaysia looking good. She got the blonde on. She got the gold on. She got the tan going. So now Jackie has to go and unload and say what happened last night, and that Evelyn didn't show up, which was good because they're still having the problems, and that she just finds it really interesting that Tammy went after her when she wasn't there and all this stuff. Jackie wants a friend. She just wants someone to go and listen to her. It's like, oh my god, I think you understand me. You understand me like no one else does. Yeah, because she stuck around long enough. Because she stuck around long enough. Come on now. And then this phone conversation ensues when Shawnee calls because she wants to invite Jackie to this women empowerment bruncheon and event. And she said it was going to be great. There's going to be a couple of people on the panel. Now, Evelyn, I believe, is going to be one of the people on the panel. Jackie's just like, And then Jackie's like, wait, Malaysia's here with me. It's like, oh. And yeah, in Malaysia, yeah, I'll pass the phone to her. I would like to invite you as well. Malaysia's like, oh, well, excuse me. I appreciate the consideration and you reaching out. I said, no, we're not doing this today, Malaysia. We're not doing. Sonya was like, okay, we get it. You two's relationship are pretty much done. After this season, you may not be on the show anymore. You may be reduced to just a friend. I can see it already. You just seem over it, and I almost wish that you left on a high note because this is not a high note. So Malaysia says, you know what, Jackie, you're going to have to go on that event on your own. Wait, but you just promised Shawnee. I promised Shawnee nothing. I'm going to be out of town. You're going to have to go and tough it out on your own. And so then the last scene was Evelyn and Jennifer. Evelyn was at the beach reflecting on everything that's transpired. Remember with her domestic violence incident with Ocho Cinco. And Evelyn was just saying during that time, I was just such a wreck and so angry, and so I lashed out. And one of the worst lash outs were towards my actual friend, Jennifer. So then Jennifer's just like, look, I miss her. This is not what she's saying, but I'm reading between the lines. I miss her. I miss her friendship, but I'm going to need an apology before we become chummy again because I can't. So then they sit down on the beach and they have a truthful and honest conversation. Evelyn's just like, you know what? The old me was borderline a monster at times, and I was just so angry because of all the stuff that happened in that time frame, and I took it out on a lot of people, and one of the worst was you, and there were so many other little things. There's nothing I could honestly pinpoint and say, you did this to me, and because of that, I felt like it was right for me to do that to you. No, there wasn't. There's just so many just little things and issues that we probably should have talked about that we never did, and then it became a bigger issue. I said, yes. So was it Jennifer doing the radio interviews about you and Ocho and your relationship, and us saying that he's in it for the right reasons or it's not genuine and something like that? And then her kind of going back and forth to people and saying stuff, and it not always coming right back to you, unless it was through someone else's mouth. Yeah, I kind of remember. I kind of remember. I don't think any of it's justified, so I'm glad that you said that. And so Jennifer accepted the apology, and Jennifer said, you know, of course I got your, I saw that you reached out to me, and I appreciated that when my mom passed away, but it was just such a tumultuous time, and then I thought it was weird that we were in such a bad place, or we were just in limbo, and so I didn't know what to say, so that's why I didn't say anything. And they just acknowledged to move forward, let bygones be bygones. But again, there was a real, genuine apology. And from Evelyn's side, and then Jen was like, you know, I wasn't perfect, so I apologize for whatever too. And they got past it. Life's too short. They were real friends. That's what happens when you have a real friendship and something major goes down. Now, because I do believe Evelyn's trying to continue this positive course. So we'll see what happens. Please like, comment, subscribe. Come back.